do so urgently, and then make it possible for this Senate to have a robust discussion on the contents of the palliative regime. I'm aware that Mr. President has proposed 500 billion as palliatives.
Live pictures from the floor of the Senate, where lawmakers are screening the ministerial nominees as sent by President Bola Tinubu. 28 nominees were sent to the Red Chamber by the President for confirmation last Thursday. It was gathered about 20 out of the 28 nominees have completed their documentation for the screening at the Senate. Those yet to complete the documentation, it's gathered, are currently out of the country.
Idea about the details of the proposal on palliatives in different sectors, transportation. What happens to those who are in employment? What do we do in terms of the minimum wage? And all of those things. What happens in all states? So that we, Mr. President, you can take the leadership, with the leadership of this Senate, to interface with the President, and also meet with organized labor and other stakeholders, so that we, before even we go on recess, we have a robust discussion on what the contents of this palliative regime should be. But the point should be noted by all Nigerians that we all, individually and collectively, we share in the pains, and that we identify with them. To publicly communicate this sentiment to Nigerians. So I support the fact that the Senate leadership, at the end of this motion, should interface with the President and interface with organized labor, but beyond that, should communicate a robust and comprehensive package of palliatives, which I create indulgence of colleagues so that we go into it before we go on recess, because we never can tell if we leave this matter hanging and we go on recess. Just this morning, somebody sent me a WhatsApp that Osun State, there are demonstrations in some states. I don't want to mention which states. My colleague talked about what happened in Adamawa, and we never know which state is next. We're not just talking of hoodlums. We're talking of angry and hungry Nigerians, millions of them across this country. And we have a duty to...
Live pictures there from the Senate, where lawmakers are set to screen the nominees, ministerial nominees, as sent by President Bola Tinubu.